Hello everyone and namaskar. This is Pallavi from Talent Battle, and today we are going to learn something which is really important. So please watch this video till the end because this is something which you will need everywhere while working in office, at home, anywhere, wherever you are working, you will need non-verbal communication. So let's understand what non-verbal communication is, what is its importance, all the small details. Let's get started. So now, if you can see these faces, these all faces are trying to tell you something. Let's take an example. For example, if you take this first figure, you can see that the person is really angry. He doesn't even have to say anything. Only by his expressions, we can understand that, oh my God, he's angry. Whereas this girl is very happy and she's smiling, right? So she doesn't even have to say a single word, but we can understand that she wants to smile and be happy, right? At the same time, if you look at this guy, you will feel that he's probably confused or he's not able to understand what the person is saying. So just by looking at his expressions, you can understand what exactly he wants to convey. And that's nothing but non-verbal communication. So let's go deeper and let's understand what exactly it means. So the definition goes like this. Nonverbal communication refers to gestures, facial expressions, tone of voice, eye contact or lack of it, body language, posture, and other ways people can communicate without using language. So where there is no words, non-verbal, verbal, where there are words, non-verbal, where there are no words. So the whole body, right from your head to your toe, it sends out different signals. And those different signals are called as non-verbal communication. They can be gestures, they can be facial expressions, they can be signs with your hands, they can be feet signs. All types of signs that your body sends are non-verbal communication. Meaning of it, signals that our body sends to the other person about what he or she is talking. So when someone is talking to you, he or she is sending different signals. Simple example. If you're talking with a person, if the person is interested in you, he will definitely smile at you, right? At the same time, if the person is not interested in you, he will probably look away, or maybe he will just be like, okay, right? So you understand with his expressions, with his tone of voice, if the person is interested in you or not interested in you. So that's exactly what nonverbal communication, role of nonverbal communication. Oh my God. So if you look at this, you will understand that 55% includes nonverbal communication, 38% includes tones, pauses, voices, all of that. Only 7% are actually the communication, right? So 38 plus 55 is the non-verbal communication that plays a role in your communication. So if you want to have a strong communication, if you wish that the people should listen to you, it is absolutely important for you to focus on non-verbal communication. Let's understand in details. Reasons about importance of non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication tells a story. Your non-verbal signals are an extension of your character. The way you present yourself during the meeting gives the other person a peek of who you are as a person. So, whenever you enter into a meeting hall, the first gesture, the first smile, the first handshake that you make tells exactly about who you are and what are you expecting from this. So you don't even have to speak anything. You have to just make a handshake or give a smile, and that smile will make sure that the deal is going to be cracked or it's not going to be cracked. The same way it happens in job interview as well. So whenever you're giving an interview, you need to understand one thing. Your body language is going to play a vital role to get you a job. It affects your first impression. Very important. First impression happens in first 30 seconds after you meet the person. Hence it is important to keep a positive body language so that the first impression is affected in positive way. If you lose that first 30 seconds, then it's over. You won't be able to gain that trust. You won't be able to gain that interest of the person if the first impression is lost. So first impression for that non-verbal body language or non-verbal communication is absolutely important. It reflects your leadership skills, very, very important. So by the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you keep your body language, the person can immediately tell whether you are a follower or a leader. Let's read what it says. Effective leaders emanate confidence and competence in the way they stand, walk, and talk. Excellent body language skills can enhance relationships, protect credibility and reliability, and reflect how you lead a team. So, if you have observed any leader, it can be Steve Jobs of Apple CEO or Sundar Pichai of Google, you will understand that their body language tells that they are the boss. The way they speak, the way they stand, the way they talk, in every inch of their body tells that they are the boss. So it affects your leadership skills as well. If you keep your body language very lazy and you call yourself a leader, definitely not. You are not a leader, you are a follower then. Some more reasons. Person's ease and comfort. It's your responsibility to send out safe signals to the person whom you are meeting. These are body cues that exude openness, where person can feel comfortable discussing what they think and feel about a presentation without apprehension. So your body language should be open in a way that it's welcoming, so that the person understand, okay, this person, I can talk to them. There is no preassumed notions, there is no apprehension in telling someone something. So your ease and comfort is shown in your complete body language. So it's very, very important that your body language and non-verbal communication, like a smile, a handshake, a pat on the back, if you feel that someone has done really good job, or to give a firm handshake which tells or conveys your positivity, that is something which makes other person ease and comfort. Trustworthiness. A person will trust you only if your body tells him that or her that. Your words might not be that effective, but your body language will definitely be effective when you're talking about trustworthiness. If what you say isn't supported by your body language, this may sabotage your meeting purpose. Demonstrate a positive body language around your clients. Do not interrupt them when they are talking, and actively listen to what they want to say to show you are there to help them. So trustworthiness, the trustworthiness is created when you are actively listening to the person, when you're all ears to them. All ears as in when you're completely listening to what they're saying and not just hearing. There's a difference. You're listening to them, understanding what they are saying, trying to remember what they are saying, recollect what they are saying, and then probably tell them what exactly they meant. Elements of non-verbal communication. So there are so many elements of non-verbal communication. Ways of talking. So pauses, stress on words that you give. So while talking, if you want to say, I don't want you to go ahead, that don't is an emphasis, a stress on that word. Will the person ever take that courage to go? No, right? That's exactly what is stress on words. Then comes posture. So how straight you are sitting, how well you are talking to the person. Appearance. So clean, crisp dresses is something which gives a positive body language. And positive feedback. Head movement. So nodding, right? So agreeing. So whenever you're agreeing with someone, you nod. Hand movements. So keeping your hands with you, but giving out positive signals to the other person. Eye movement. So if you want to wink, don't wink too much. It will send a wrong signal. So whenever you're talking, if you're thinking, you blink, right? So whenever someone is talking, and if you're really listening to that person, not hearing, listening to that person, definitely you will have a wink. You will be winking your eyes. Facial expressions. So whatever here goes is something which is absolutely important. Body contact, so shaking hands, not too friendly, not too formal, a semi-formal handshake. Closeness, so how close do you stand with that person, which is also called as proxemics. So how close do you stand with that person is also something which tells about your intentions toward the other person. And sounds, so the sounds you make, uh-huh, okay, so these are sounds that you make. Mm-hmm. Oh, hmm. These sounds also play a vital role when you're talking to a person, right? So that's all about what exactly nonverbal communication is. Why is it important? How much role does it play when it comes to communication? And believe me, nonverbal communication is absolutely important. Now, let me quickly give you two most important tips when it comes to meeting a person in person. So first is smile always. Okay, so it's very, very important. Your smile is your beauty. Your smile is the only treasure that you have, and that's the only thing that's going to make you win the battle, right? So smile always. Second, never close your body. So don't cross your hands ever, because when you cross your hands, you're automatically sending a wrong signal. Always keep your hands open. Try to understand what the person is saying. So that's all about non-verbal communication. Please make sure that you watch this video, subscribe the channel, because this is going to help you lifelong. Meet you in the next video. Until then, thank you.